Good afternoon, students. Welcome back to the last session. I'm Sahanaze from Chemistry Department, working as Assistant Professor. The nature of yoga is to shine and a light of awareness into the darkest corner of the body. Yoga is not a workout, it is a work-in and a point of spiritual practice to make us touchable, to open our hearts and focus our awareness. You can't always control what goes on outside, but you can always control what goes on inside, right? So the last session is about yoga by Mr. Ullas Nandan Kumar from PS College of Engineering. He has completed his BE in PSC Mandya and post graduation in JSATE Bangalore. His specialization is industrial engineering management. He started his career as assistant professor from 2017 to till date, and he has published one international journal, and he have a teaching experience of 4 years, and he has taught various subjects to the mechanical engineering students. The major achievement in yoga is he is a runner-up in 11th Open South Indian Yoga Championship and represented VTU in national level yoga competition in 2012. A warm welcome you, sir, for this session. A warm welcome you, sir.
Thank you, madam. A very good afternoon to everyone. Firstly, I would like to thank our college management for giving this opportunity. And also, I would like to welcome all freshers for the afternoon session of today's induction program. Okay, today's session is all about the benefits of yoga. So, in this session, we are going to discuss about definition and meaning of yoga, and history and origin of yoga, and what are the core components of yoga, and what is the purpose, why we are doing yoga and why we have to do yoga. So that purpose we are going to see, and also the objectives of today's session. So from today's session, what you are going to learn, so what you are going to adopt from today's session, that we are going to see, and also what are the different kinds of yoga and the different benefits of the different postures and different kriyas, that we are going to see, and also different yoga techniques, the problem you're facing in daily life, like headache, back pain, stress, like this. For all these problems, what are the solutions? What are the yoga techniques? We are going to discuss that also. And also, finally, we are going to conclude the session. So, coming to the first slide, that is a definition of yoga. So, Yoga Sutra is compiled by Patanjali Maharshi, okay, who is a compiler who wrote the Yoga Sutra in 150 BC. Okay, so according to him, yoga is restraint of activities of the mind. Restraint is nothing but we are going to control. According to him, yoga is nothing but we are going to control the mind. Okay, we are controlling the mind. So that is a one definition. And also according to Bhagavad Gita, evenness. Okay, and another one is in any action we have to show the skillfulness. Okay, so whatever the action you're doing, show some skillfulness in this, in the particular action. So that is also one of the definition of yoga according to Bhagavad Gita. Okay, and also apart from this, we define yoga as, so we all thought that yoga is only for maintaining physical fitness. It is not only for maintaining physical fitness, it is also physically, mentally, and spiritual practice. Okay, so why it is so, why it is physical, mental, and spiritual practice? Why, for what reason we are doing that? In order to attain the permanent peace. Okay, permanent peace of mind. In order to attain that, we are doing all these things. Okay, so this is about the few brief introduction of yoga definitions. So coming to origin, as I said earlier, the yoga is compiled by, or it is wrote by Patanjali Maharshi. Okay, and also the founder of yoga is Hiranyagarbha, who is the founder of yoga. Okay, so in 150 BC, Yoga Maharshi, sorry, Patanjali Maharshi compiled the Yoga Sutras in 4 different chapters. Okay, so the word yoga is derived from the word Sanskrit word yug. Derived from the Sanskrit word yug. Yug is nothing but, as I was explaining earlier, the yug word is nothing but unite, to come, to combine, or to join. Okay, so yoga is not only about physical fitness. Apart from physical fitness, yoga consists of a breathing and also mind. Okay, we all know concentration. So we don't know the definition of concentration actually. So the concentration is nothing but we are going to combine the breathe, okay, and the mind. Okay, breathe, mind, and the body. So all these things we are going to control. If you're controlling all these things, then that is called as concentration. So you are concentrating on something means effectively, then you should control your breath as well as your body and as well as your mind. So if you're controlling all this in triangular way, if you're controlling all these things means you are focused, you're concentrating on something. That is what the definition for concentration. Okay, so keep that in mind. Yoga is a derived from word yuj. Okay, yug is a Vedic Sanskrit word. So coming to the different methods or different kriyas, you can say asanas means poses or postures, and also pranayama. These two are most well-known kinds of yogas, well-known kinds of yoga. So pranayama, when it comes to pranayama, pra is nothing but first, na is energy, yama is control. So pranayama is nothing but a breath control. Okay, so it is nothing but there is a pause between a breath. He inhale and exhale. There is a pause. So that pause is what? A pranayama. Okay, so this is the brief history about a yoga. So next is core components. So first one is poses. Poses are nothing but postures of yoga, different yoga postures. So we in coming slides we are going to see a different postures and the different what are the benefits of the particular posture. Okay. So and also a breathing and meditation. These three things I already explained. Poses are postures with the are asanas, which is related to what? Which is related to a body, physical fitness. A breathing and meditation. Meditation it is related to what? Mind. So if you combine all these things, if you controlling all these things, all these three things means then you are concentrating on something. Okay. So these are all the three core components of yoga. And as we know, the purpose of yoga is to get moksha, that is revelation through exact definition. Okay, so the main purpose of yoga is to get moksha. The ultimate goal is to get moksha. The liberation is what we are going to get through yoga. That is as you can see in the figure, you can observe the mind, body, and spirit. So once you unite mind, body, and spirit, so if you unite it, if you are uniting that, if you are combining that, you are going to compare that soul with the universal soul. Okay, so that is what our main purpose. So coming to the objectives of this particular session. So in this session, we are going to give a simplified view on yoga for your adaptability as simple as possible. Okay, we are giving a simplified view on yoga for your adaptability. And also a 15 minutes, if possible, effective exercise to keep yourself healthy and for stress management. And also tips and techniques to get rid of common problems. Already explained that in a content itself, what are all the problems you are facing in a daily life. For that problems, we're going to give some tips and techniques in order to overcome from the problem so that you can practice. So coming to the simplified view. So Firstly, we have to wake up early and you have to clean up. Clean up is nothing but you have to drink 1.5 liters of water in early morning. Warm up by Surya Namaskara. The Surya Namaskara, there are 12 different counts are there. So in coming slides, we'll see one by one for each posture, what is the benefit. Okay. Next, a stretch up or asanas and fresh up. That is what pranayama. Okay, by breathing, you are going to do the pranayama. And joy up is about a meditation. So this is a simplified view. Next comes to the kinds of yoga. There are basically 4 paths. Okay, karma yoga. Karma yoga is nothing but I can say that it's a work is worship. It is completely dependent on his work. Kaya kave kailasa, as Basvana said, the yoga of action. It is completely about one who believes in his work only. Okay, like Mother Teresa. So that is what a karma yoga. A bhakti yoga. Bhakti yoga is about devotion. Devotion is nothing but someone is interested in singing song or Bharatanatyam. Okay, or sitting in front of a god and doing japa and all. Okay, so that is what devotion. It's about bhakti yoga. And jnana yoga or jnana yoga, it is about knowledge. It is like Swami Vivekananda. Okay, so he is a perfectionist of jnana yoga. For bhakti yoga, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. For karma yoga, Mother Teresa. Okay, next is the 2 well-known yogas are Raja Yoga and Hatha Yoga. Okay, so this is Hatha Yoga is a physical yoga, and Raja Yoga is the master of all yogas. Okay, master of all yogas or a king of yoga. So these are the eightfold path of Patanjali. It is proposed by Maharshi. So Yama is nothing but restraint. Restraint, it is nothing but it's a controlling. You are controlling your mind, your body, as well as breathe. Niyama. Niyama is nothing but observance. What you're going to observe. Asana is about a particular body postures. Different postures you are going to do. And pranayama and regulation. Pranayama is nothing but regulation of your controlling the breath. Next is pratyahara. That is abstraction of senses. And you are attaching to something, you have to detach from that. For that, what are the things you have to do? That is what these all these things are external parts. All these 5 things you are doing it for external parts. And dharana, the concentration, dhyana, meditation, and samadhi, self realization. These things you are doing it for internal parts. Okay, so just why I'm so much hurry means the important part is I'm going to explain the different what are the benefits for the particular procedure. That is what important. This is just a basic. Next, what is yama and niyama? So this we are already seen here. That is how you are controlling and how you are observing. That is for external parts. So when it comes to yama, this is completely about rule of social discipline. So it is nothing but non-harming anyone, non-harming means we are not harming anyone, and truthfulness, non-stealing. Okay, like this, we are going to. It is all about the only rules of social discipline. Okay, observance niyama. It's about individual. That is what cleanliness, contaminant, and tapa, and these things we are going to see it in niyama. Okay. So coming to asanas, there are 3 different classification. One is meditative postures, relaxing postures, and cultural postures. So when it comes to meditative posture, Padmasana and Siddhasana, and relaxing postures, Savasana and Makarasana. Cultural postures are Bhujangasana and Ustrasana. These things we'll see in coming slides. Next is pranayama. I already told us pranayama is pause in the movement of breath. Okay, so for getting success in pranayama, perfection in practice of asana is prerequisite. Okay, so there are some important practices of pranayama: Ujjayi, Brahmari, Vastrika, and Shitali. So these are all the 4 important practices. Next one is Dhyana. So Dhyana is nothing but this is the state of mind where you have having no vishayas or sensory thoughts. That is what meditation. Okay. So in Dhyana, there are again 3 types: Sula Dhyana, Sukshma Dhyana, Jyotir Dhyana. Okay. Next, Hatha Yoga. It's a very well-known yoga practices. So we'll come to first one, that is cleansing process, that is Shatkarma. In Shatkarma, there are 6 different types. As you can see, first one is Neti. So by doing Neti, what happens? It cleans the nozzle. So that will avoid the problem of neck and head. Okay, head pain and neck problems will be avoided from Neti. Neti is nothing but we are going to pour a salt water from one nozzle to another. Okay, so that is what Neti. Second one is Dhoti. Dhoti, we are going to put a cloth or a cotton into the mouth. Okay, that will go inside. By drinking water, we are going to push the cloth completely inside the stomach, and we are going to remove that. While doing so, what happens? It cleans. Okay, it cleans the tongue and as well as the throat. Okay, so that will avoid gastric problems and it will be helpful for the health. And also Nauli. When it comes to Nauli, it is very useful for gastric problems. Okay, so it is the abdominal exercise for the abdominal muscles. Okay, another one is Kapalabhati. Kapalabhati is nothing but we are going to breathe in and breathe out. Okay, that is helpful for respiratory problems. Okay, next one is Tarakata. Tarataka. That is, it is nothing but we are going to see. We are going to keep on concentrate on a single. Our vision is completely towards some object. That is what light. Some light is there. We are going to look. Our complete vision is towards that light only. So that will improve our sight. Okay. So this is Shatakarma, the 6 different yoga types. We will also call this as yoga kriyas. So coming to next, different postures, that is yoga asanas, different asanas. So first one is Tadasana. So by doing Tadasana, you can increase the height. The height, we can increase our height, and also it is very helpful for physical and mental balance. Okay, so it is also helpful for good stretch of arms, chest, and abdomen and legs. Okay, so I'll just give you importance benefits of a few important benefits only. Next is Rishikasana. So while doing Rishikasana, what happens? It improves the balance. Okay, it improves the balance and stability of the legs. And also what happens? It is going to strengthen the tones and entire standing leg up to the buttocks. Okay, so it strengthens the bones and builds self-confidence and esteem. Okay, it also improves the concentration. So this is about Rishikasana. It's a very simple exercise. It looks simple, but you have to balance. While if you practice well, you can achieve success. So next is benefits of Uttanasana. Uttanasana, the main benefit of Uttanasana is to keep our spine flexible and strong. Okay, and by doing this, you can reduce the stress, anxiety, depression, and fatigue. And also, it is very useful in order to in order to activate the abdominal muscles. Okay, and also it improves digestion system and also stimulates kidneys. Okay, and also it may lower your blood pressure. So next is Ardha Chakrasana or Chakrasana. The benefit of Ardha Chakrasana is it is going to improve or it is going to strengthen your back and abdominal muscles, and also it improves the digestive system, excretory and reproductive organs. Okay, and also by doing this you can get good shape of your body. Next is Trikonasana. So Trikonasana, it improves, it helps in stretches hips, back muscles, chest and shoulders, and also it stretches the spine, and it stimulates spinal nerves. It gives the flexibility of the spine. Okay, and if any backaches and gastric problems and acidity, so it reveals you can relieve from all these problems by doing the Trikonasana. Next is Baddha Konasana. So this is a very important asanas for women. Okay, so it suits the menstrual discomfort and digestive complaints for the woman. Okay, so it strengthens the inner thighs and it improves the flexibility of inner thighs, and also it is very helpful for a kidney problems. It purifies the kidney, and also it is gives some potential to the bladder, kidneys. So next is Vajrasana. So by doing Vajrasana for daily 10 counts, so your digestive system is going to improve, and also by doing this for 10 counts or 25 counts, you can reduce your weight. That is, weight loss is going to happen if you do this asana. That is the one of the important benefit of the Vajrasana, and it also helps in reducing the acidity. Next is benefits of Ustrasana. So Ustrasana is going to reduce the fat in thighs, and also it's going to improve the digestive system and abdominal region. It's going to expand the abdominal region, and it's going to improve the digestive system. So, and also it is going to improve the respiration system, and it improves the flexibility of the spine. Next is Shashankasana. So this asana relax the mind and reduce the depression. So by doing Sasankashana, you can get relaxation. If you are in a depression, keep practicing this daily so you can overcome. Next is Mityasasana. The benefit of this asana is it improves the digestive system, and it gives the passage for breathing, and it may help in areas of menstrual pain. Next is benefits of Makarasana. So by doing Makarasana, it is very beneficial for all spine related problems, and also helpful for asthma, knee pain, and other lungs related problems. You can stretches the muscles of legs and hips. So these are all the simple asanas you can do without your guru. By seeing the posture, you can try. But while doing the kriyas, so without proper guidance or without guru, don't try the different kriyas. but you can try all these simple postures without guru by seeing the slide only. So next, the benefits of Bhujangasana or Cobra pose. So it is very helpful for heart diseases. So if you doing this means you may not get any heart diseases. So this is very helpful for heart and lungs. So it is also helps in age symptoms of asthma, and also it is improves the digestive system, and it is also improves the circulation of blood. Next is Salabhasana. So the benefits of Salabhasana is going to strengthens the lower back muscles. It gives flexibility to the back muscles and spine. It can strengthen the shoulders and neck muscles. Next is Dhanurasana. In Dhanurasana, it is helpful for abdominal muscles, and it adds greater flexibility to the back, and it is helpful for kidney disorders. So it's also give relief for the headache. Next is Setubandhasana. So the main important benefit of Setubandhasana is it is going to improve the blood circulation, and it is also helpful for asthma and high blood pressure. So it's going to control the asthma and high blood pressure. That is the main benefit of Setubandhasana. Next is Ardha Halasana. So this is very useful for abdominal reason. Okay, so women suffering from menstrual disorder should practice Ardha Halasana daily. They can get rid of that problem easily. So Ardha Halasana is a very important for women. Next is benefits of Halasana. So this pose improves the digestive system, and this is very effective for the weight loss. If you practice this, you can get the result by 15 days. 15 days only you can going to lose some grams. So and also it reduces the stress, and it is very helpful for the diabetic people. Next one is Pavana Muktasana. So it is also helpful for blood circulation, and also it is very important asana in order to help the digestive system. Digestive system works well if you do Pavana Muktasana. Next one is Savasana. It's a very simple asana. So if you do this asana, it relaxes your whole body. It releases stress, fatigue, depression, and tension, and it also improves concentration. So it improves mental health and blood circulation. So this is about different poses or different asanas of yoga, that is Hatha Yoga. So next is Surya Namaskara. So in Surya Namaskara, there are 12 different poses are there. It is a cyclic. You have to start with first count, and we are going to end it in 12th count. So the cycle repeats for twice. So we have a video. We just have a look at video. So we'll see different positions. Position one is pranamasana, or we are also call this as a sthiti. So while doing pranamasana, you have to take breathe. That is exhale. You have to breathe out. Inhale means you have to take breathe in. You have to breathe in. Exhale means you have to breathe out. So which by doing this, so what are all the benefits you are going to get? Means it establishes the balance and it improves the concentration. Okay, you have to be in this sthiti for 10 counts in starting, and then go for next position. So first you have to be in a sthiti, that is pranamasana, for 10 counts, and then go to the second one. So second position or second asana is Asta Uttanasana. Asta Uttanasana, be in this position, stretch as much as possible to your back. If you do this, you're going to get a benefit, like it is going to correct your poor posture. That is, it improves the position of the shape of the body. So it is going to improve the shape of your body. So stretch as much as possible. So be in this position for 10 more counts, and then go to the third position. That is what Padastasana. So in Padastasana, the two hand should be touch the ground. Okay. So in this position, exhale. That is, you have to breathe out. In previous position, you have to breathe in, but in this position, you have to breathe out. Okay. So the benefit of this asana, it improves the digestive system and respiration system. Okay. So coming to next one. Fourth position is Ashwa Sanchalanasana. This is again in this asana, you have to take air in, that is inhale. Okay, the benefit of this asana, it improves the balance. Okay, sense of balance and center of gravity. Again, be in this position for 10 more counts. Again, go to next position, that is Parvatasana. Again, in this asana or in this posture, you have to exhale. You have to breathe out. So the benefit of these asana is it is also helpful in sense of balance, center of gravity, and it is also improves the circulation, blood circulation. So next, sixth position, that is how to retain the breath, or that is retain the breath. In sixth position is Ashtanga Namaskara. So this is helpful in strengthening and nourishing the body. Seventh position, that is Bhujangasana. In Bhujangasana, it is helpful for kidney and liver and digestive system. Be in this position for 10 more counts. And after Bhujangasana, the next position or next asana is Parvatasana. Parvatasana is again I exhale. This is also helpful in stretches of spinal nerves. And ninth one is Asvasanchalasana. That is while it is repeated one. Means once you done half, again you are going to complete the another half. Six are same. Okay, you are going to repeat another 6. So this is also very helpful for abdominal organ system. 10th position. In this position, you have to exhale. And it is also improves the digestive system and circulation and respiration. Next, 11th position is Asta Uttanasana. The same thing. We did it in second one. Again, last one is Asthiti. So these are all the 12 different counts, 6 repeats again and again. Okay. So this is about a Surya Namaskara of 12 different counts. Coming to the next slide, that is the benefits of yoga. That is physiological benefits of yoga. That is overall, it's going to improve the posture. It's going to improve the reaction time. It improves the balance. It improves the sleep. It's going to improve the eye and hand coordination. It is going to improve the integrated functioning of body parts, and also it's going to increase strength and resiliency, and it's going to increase endurance and energy level, immunity, breath holding time, respiratory efficiency, and also normalize weight and decreases the blood pressure. And another psychological benefits of yoga, it is going to improve the concentration, memory, it improves the mood, and it improves the attention, improves the learning efficiency mainly, and decrease anxiety and depression. And also biochemical benefits of yoga, it is going to increase HDL, that is high density cholesterol. So it's going to decrease the low density cholesterol, that is LDL, and it is going to increase hemoglobin, and it's going to decrease the glucose. So some tips and techniques to get rid of common problems. That is, if you have cold, headache, and cough, then you have to do jalaneti kriya. That is, you are going to pour a water into your mouth, and you are going to pour the water into mouth, and you are going to take that water from the nose. That is what jalaneti kriya. And if you have like another stress, asthma, back pain, then if you have stress, you can do pranayama. Back pains, you can do padastasana, naukasana. Like we have already discussed these things in while explaining the different positions or different yoga postures. There itself I pointed out the benefits of the particular asanas. So these are some tips and techniques. So coming to the last slide, this is the conclusion. So yoga as a mindfulness practice can help correct basic limitations of the mind by improving self-awareness, self-control, and self-esteem. The best way to understand yoga is try it yourself. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. So if you have any questions, just put it in chat box.
Good evening, one and all. Myself, Divya BS, working as assistant professor in the Department of Physics. It's my immense pleasure to thank our speaker of this session. I would like to thank Mr. Ullas Nandan sir, assistant professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering at PAC, Mandya. Thank you so much, sir, for your excellent talk on yoga and its benefits. It's my pleasure to thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for your giving excellent knowledge about benefits of yoga to us. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, is there any method dedicated
Basic form of yoga to enhance the immune power of human body. Means yoga overall yoga. Surya Namaskar. So, yes, sir.
Sir, is there any method?
So, in order to increase immense power, so the Surya Namaskara is enough. If you practice a Surya Namaskara, that will definitely improve.
Sir, Surya
Surya Namaskara, you have to early morning or in the evening. In the both the time you can do the Surya Namaskara.
Which asana help us to prevent laziness?
Any of the asana you can do.
Sir, can medication can control our
Anxieties.
anxiety?
Absolutely. Anxieties can controlled by medication. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.